He appears.
So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm JeffMan316, your pop culture reporter. As it says on the sign, JeffMan316. Yeah?
Yeah!
JeffMan316 Live, though, is where you and I join right here, usually on Sunday nights around 10 p.m. Eastern. I do a live stream. We talk about pop culture, talk about physical media. How are you going to know when I do that and what time it will actually be? Where you're going to subscribe to the channel and then you're going to hit the notification bell. You'll know when I post those links or anything else. So what is this? This is the movie haul portion of the week. I always show you what I picked out of this week's new releases to buy, to purchase. A lot of it's been pre-ordered, obviously, that I already had it, just not showing it until the release week. We just did the movie Hunt. Go check that out. I really appreciate you supporting me on that video as well. And this is a pretty big stack. Yeah, the woman, I bought some of this at Walmart. The woman told me at Walmart, yeah, that's a little pretty big stack you got there, mister.
That's what she said.
Another good one! You're on fire!
Well, yeah, that's what I said. The woman at Walmart said that's a pretty good stack you got there, mister.
That's what.
If you say that's what she said one more time, I'm gonna pop you.
I'm not going to get into that's what she said anymore. I think I'm stuck in a loop. I don't want to get stuck in a loop with this that's what she said joke. I get enough of those on the live streams, but either way, let's get into the stack, and we're going to start with catalog titles. I got one here I haven't seen in ages from the MBD Visual, MBD Marquee Collection. I give you One Tough Cop. Sounds like something that Steven Seagal would have been in. Maybe he turned it down. We got some great actors there. We got Stephen Baldwin, Chris Penn, rest in peace. Gina Gershon, when she was in her hotness, the height of her hotness. They're still real heroes. Sometimes they get lost in the headlines. Special features include audio, LPCM 2.0 stereo, English subtitles, theatrical trailer, 3 TV spots. I feel like that's like the old damn DVDs that promised you had special features and they're touting the audio. But either way, nice catalog title there from MVD. Another catalog title I picked up. I really love this movie. Basically, the Brat Pack. I give you the 4K digital of St. Elmo's Fire and what do we say here?
Look, I've been meaning to ask her one question. Does the carpet match the drapes?
Oh my God.
Yeah, the carpet matches the drapes. Special features include commentary with the director Joel Schumacher. Joel Schumacher remembers St. Elmo's Fire, 12 deleted scenes, the Man in Motion music video from John Parr, an original making of featurette. Does not include the Blu-ray, so this is a 4K upgrade. So really looking forward to rewatching that. And speaking of rewatching something, man, I haven't watched this movie in years. I'll be so glad to retire my Paramount DVD of this classic comedy. Tom Berenger, Rustler's Rhapsody. You guys not familiar with that? This is from 1985. Color, 88 minutes. It's got an audio commentary with film historians and host of Serial at Midnight podcast, Heath Holland. I love Serial at Midnight. Theatrical trailer. I'd love to see it. And does the carpet match the drapes? Yes, it does. But yeah, I'll be retiring that Blu-ray. The DVD for the Blu-ray. So this is a movie that I think I owned on VHS, and I don't think I own it in any other format. Been waiting for this to release. Blu-ray, 4K, Nathan Lane, Lee Evans, Who's Hunting Who? Mouse Hunt. Really cool family comedy from 1997. 98 minutes. Audio commentary from the cutting room floor, deleted scenes, theatrical trailer, and teaser trailer. It's a brand new HDR Dolby Vision master by Paramount Pictures. So Kino and Vinegar Syndrome releasing a lot of Paramount catalog titles. And I give you one more. A really funny movie. I love it. My slip is a little bit, I wouldn't say damaged. It's got a little crease in the back, but I guess it'll be okay. It's Road Trip. From the director of The Hangover, Todd Phillips. Really nice cast here. It's got Breckin Sean William Scott, Stifler himself, Amy Smart, one of the hottest nude scene she did in films in this movie. Rachel Blanchard, Fred Ward, and Tom Green. I love that scene with him and the mouse, if you haven't seen it. This includes the 4K and a Blu-ray, and the director's cut of this movie is only on, no, well, not director's cut, R-rated theatrical cut is on the 4K. The unrated cut is only on Blu-ray. You get an audio commentary, you get roadkill, deleted scenes, behind-the-scenes featurette, theatrical trailer. From 2000, 93 minutes, 94 minutes unrated. I would just, not a full-blown rant, but let's just take a breath and do a little mini rant. How about releasing it in 4K, the unrated, and just plugging in those scenes so the rest of the movie can be seen in 4K, instead of having to watch the movie on Blu-ray, which I already own, to get the unrated cut. Either way. So one more catalog title. I already own this on Blu-ray, even though it's not a domestic release, it's a Spanish release. But I went ahead and got the original animated classic, as it says, The Lord of the Rings Remastered Deluxe Edition Animated. I love this from back in the day, my day, back when I was younger watching this thing. I don't even know what year this thing is. It's got to be in the 70s, right? 78. I was 7 years old. Special features, Forging Through the Darkness, his vision of Lord of the Rings. So I love this. I can't wait to go back and watch it. And it says remastered, so I'm assuming, is it remastered? Is it going to look better than that Spanish one that I own? But either way. So we're going to stop right there. And as they say, after these messages, I'll be right back.
If it isn't fresh, I'm out of business. Isn't that sweet, you little moneymaker, you? Use new sweet fish every day. Sweet fish.
Well, it really wasn't messages. It was only one message, and that was just a joke parody, obviously. But, yeah, I guess if there's any females that might have been watching this thing, they're probably gone now, right? But either way, I thought it was funny. I put that in another video, and I wanted to reuse it. So, yeah, where are we going to go next? We're going to go to some double dipping action. And I did pick up that Jaws retro slipcover. Look at that thing. I love it. It's got the videotapes up there. It's got the Orca replica. It's got... I love how they put this different stuff around the edges. What is that at the bottom? I don't know what that is. It's got a, basically a life preserver. But I love how they put those on there. I just bought this in 4K, but the retro slipcover, man, I bought that one. And another one, I bought this movie, I already had the Steelbook. I thought it was nice to get the actual release. I don't like the cover artwork they used, this new cover artwork, but it does work inside of this television here. So you get the paddle ball, the can of beans, the cowboy hat, in blazing saddles. We talked about that in The Hunt. Why is the bean can there? Roll that beautiful bean footage. So yeah, that's why one of the funniest scenes in the movie. All farts are funny. I don't care what you say. All farts are funny. A couple of Vinegar Syndrome titles that I picked up, not from them. I picked them up from Orbit DVD. I don't like buying anything directly from Vinegar Syndrome. Takes forever. But a movie that I really like, Sleeping Beauty. I forget this actress's name. I remember seeing her in that movie Sucker Punch. But I really like this movie, and the carpet didn't match the drapes because I think I reversed that cover artwork. So let's look and see. No, I didn't, but it did have artwork on the inside. I remembered it didn't match, and it comes with a pretty hefty booklet. I love the Vinegar Syndrome slipcovers, though. They're really hefty, thick. I like them. And another one I picked up is a Shudder movie that I'm glad got a Blu-ray release, and it's got some awesome artwork. There's two versions of this, and this is the one I picked. Destroy All Neighbors. This is basically a horror comedy. I love this movie. I really dug it. And I dig this artwork. Look at that shit. I reversed that. That's the cover I remember. I bought this on DVD. So there's a bunch of Shudder stuff that's getting re-released on Blu-ray as part of the Vinegar Syndrome releases. Alex Winter is Living in Your Head. So it's got a couple of postcards here. Maybe I'll put that on there like it's me. So that's a couple of Vinegar Syndrome ones. I think I'm going to pause right here for a second. I'm going to do a little mini rant. So, as you guys know, everybody, all the other YouTubers are posting their Barnes & Noble hauls of the 50% off sale. Guess what? My Barnes & Noble has a total of about 5 or 6 titles. I asked, they don't know if they're going to get any in, which means they're probably not. They pulled all the Criterions off the shelf about a month ago, and if you watch my weekly movie hunts, you'll see that I go in there and they never put anything new in there. They've got randomly like 5 or 6 titles. I don't know why. They haven't gotten any of the new ones. So luckily, you know, Amazon is matching their price. The closest Barnes & Noble to me is like maybe an hour away. I don't know. I might one time during the month, the sale drive there. But, I mean, if I can just buy the shit at Amazon and match it or other retailers, I am not driving that far. It was like I told somebody in one of my comments. They were like, Big Lots is opening back up. Well, not around me. The closest one is like 45 minutes to an hour away. I'm not going to drive that far just to get media unless I'm going there for something else. But what the hell? Basically, the sentiment is a lot of the Barnes & Nobles, the smaller ones, pulled the Criterions because of theft is what they said. So people are stealing them. Well, if number one, you got your prices fucking jacked up way too high. That's my number one rant. Number two, when they're on sale, they're basically the same as the other ones. But you sell other movies that are similar price. You got fucking Steelbooks in there of Minecraft. It's like $50 some. Worst case, put the expensive ones or get the newest ones and put them in hard shell cases, protective cases. You sell all that other shit in there. You got DVDs coming out your ass. So, apologize for that mini rant there. Let's take a break. Yeah, let's cool down. Let's have a cool down period. The reason I mentioned it is I went ahead and I have picked up a couple of Criterions recently on sale, and I did get this one. So you can get this on Barnes & Noble's website or the store or Amazon. You can get it 50% off. I give you Sorcerer. It's from 1977, 121 minutes, directed by William Friedkin. I always want to say Friedkin. I love this movie. I didn't like it when I was younger, but I've liked it as I gotten older. Roy Scheider is in this, who, you know, obviously from Jaws fame. I love Jaws, so he does an excellent job in this. So it's one of those digibook type things, and I don't. How do they choose which ones are going to be like in these digibooks and which ones are going to be in hard cases or regular cases? So I'll give you a look at the disc there. There's the digibook cover outside, and then it comes with a little booklet. So rant over.
Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Now we can continue. And give you an example, they have these Arrow releases sometimes in there in Barnes & Noble, and they spider wrap them bitches, and they're not pulling them out of the store. So I don't know if my store would get this, but we'll look this week on the next hunt. They didn't get it last week. Early or anything, I give you Dark City. Highly anticipated 4K release of Dark City. So you get the 2-disc 4K Ultra Limited Edition, brand new 4K restoration of the original 35mm camera negative approved by the director of photography. Disc 1 is the director's cut. Disc 2 is the theatrical cut. Tons of special features. Maybe you can pause that and look. I love that Arrow started doing slipcovers with these heavy books and shit. Sometimes the stuff would fall out of the cover. Carpet matches the drapes there. Open up the shell, hard shell case, you get this. It was basically reversible cover artwork. Here's the artwork here. And then it comes with what I believe is what I remember. I owned this in a snapper case from like New Line, I think. So I'm going to reverse it to that. The inside stuff, I like to have the alternate cover stuff on the outside case. And since it does come with the slipcover case. And then I like the theatrical stuff, or the stuff the way it was originally released on the disc themselves. And it comes with this nice booklet. And it comes with a poster, which I'm assuming is going to be reversible. Got the original poster artwork on one side. Got the new poster artwork on that. I'm not opening that up, but Arrow knocks it out of the park every time. If they don't fuck something up, they're going to end up being probably my boutique label of the year with all these awesome releases. If not, it might be Second Sight. They released that movie, The Nice Guys, one of my favorite movies. And I don't know that I showed that to you guys because it wasn't popping up on the new release site. So I don't know whether, maybe I'll just show that in a separate video. So now we come to the fun part of the video where we sometimes call this, like if it was a wrestling show, what do we call this? SteelbookMania. Yeah, SteelbookMania. So yeah, let's enter SteelbookMania. The reason I say that is more than one, so I've got 5 steelbooks we're going to look at. The first one is basically what I consider a re-release. While I say that, Mill Creek released a Blu-ray steelbook of this back in the day, and it's pretty similar. It's got a J card on it. You take that off, you get got a little ticky-tack up there, but you get the poster artwork with no words. Words are on the spine. Fisherman on the back. It's got a digital code. You do get a Blu-ray disc and you do get a 4K disc. I'm not going to take them out because you only get the little note card about I know what you did last summer on there. A movie that was released by Paramount. I don't remember. Did they release a Blu-ray of this? I know there's a 4K. I'd have to look. But the 4K Blu-ray digital code set of Novocaine. I got this from Amazon. I like the cover artwork. Inside, not so much. I mean, it's just his silhouette with a bunch of the weapons, so I'm not going to take the disc out. You do get a digital code with this one. So like I said, it's a 4K Blu-ray and digital code set. So that's a pretty nice looking steelbook. And this is a re-release of a 4K, but it's in a steelbook form. I already have a steelbook of this. It's a little plain Jane, so I went ahead and got the new long legs. And I think this might have some where you can peel off, you know, a cover on top of this acrylic or plastic cover. But I like how it looks almost like opaque, so I'm not going to take that off. The words show better. Long legs, and then when you pull it out, yeah, I know. I really like that. And I like the back cover as well. This is from Neon. There's no digital code. You only get the one disc, and it's the 4K disc. So I love long legs. And speaking of long legs, probably the reason they re-released that is Osgood Perkins directed it, and Osgood Perkins, the next movie he did was The Monkey. There was 2 versions of it. 4K, you could get the standard slipcover version sold in Walmart for like $24, or I ordered this steelbook, and I liked it because it was like a vintage looking cover. Now I think this is region B for the Blu-ray, but obviously the 4K is region free. It is. The Blu-ray is region B. But I like the vintage look of the monkey on there. It says, it kills who it wants when it desires, no explanation, no requests. The back says, turn the key, see what happens. Now the back's kind of plain Jane, but I do like that front. It looks like a vintage feel. I'm not going to take both discs out. It's got a Blu-ray, it's got a 4K. That's kind of cool. So, yeah, the monkey. So you get Osgood Perkins double feature there in steelbook form of the monkey and Longlegs. So I thought that was kind of cool. So that's why you got SteelbookMania. Yeah, SteelbookMania. You had 5 steelbook releases. Steelbooks, Kinos, slipcovers, vintage slipcovers, Arrow titles, Criterion, Vinegar Syndrome, everything. What more could you want? This is a mega haul. I should have called this the mega haul. So hopefully you enjoyed this mega haul. If you do, smash the like button. Like I ask you to always do, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Share the content, let people know that I'm out there and they can come over and have some fun with me. And if you are a subscriber, you rule. But also, make sure you hit the notification bell. You'll know when I post new videos. Got a lot of cool content coming up, so please support me and don't just watch the movie hauls. And do watch the movie hunts. Watch the Goodwill hunt I did. Watch my shorts. Anything I post, please watch it and support the channel so we can grow. I'm close to 4,000 subscribers, and when I hit it, hopefully it'll be in the next couple month or so, I'll do a giveaway, and I'll do something cool because it'll be a milestone. So please continue to support the channel, and I'll keep making great content. And as I always say, this has been JeffMan316. I'm your pop culture reporter, and I'm signing out saying you guys be safe out there.
Mr. Mayor, Chief, ladies and gentlemen.